I was very stressed out by the number when I graduated college. It was more than what I knew my starting salary was going to be at my first job. So my dad, he's a farmer out in Kansas, and in the summer times, I would help drive combine and tractor, and all you really have to do out in the field is listen to the radio. I was probably around, 13 years old. I would listen to FM radio, and then I'd get really sick of hearing the same songs over and over again. So I learned to switch over to AM and listen to the Dave Ramsey Show halfway through the day. Unfortunately, I didn't follow the baby steps when I went to college. I wish I had. So I was very stressed out by the number when I graduated college. I get out my laptop and I go through the exit counseling and I see this total. And it was more than what I knew my starting salary was going to be at my first job. I knew I needed to do something, and I remembered listening to the Dave Ramsey Show, and I knew that it had worked for other people, so I just turned towards that. I told everyone, I have this plan, I'm gonna pay them off in, a couple of years, and they're just kind of sure, I'm sure you are, good luck. And yeah, it is possible.
So one of my favorite parts of the show is being able to bring people on who are winning, everyday people who are doing this. And so, Elle, that is why you are here. Thank you for being on.
Yeah, thank you.
So Elle has an amazing story. She just came to Ramsey Solutions to do her debt-free scream on the Dave Ramsey Show. So you are completely debt-free.
I am. It feels amazing. It feels
so great. So how much debt did you pay off?
$60,000.
And what did that consist of?
It was all student loans.
All student loans. Yes. So no car loans, no credit cards?
Nope.
Sally Mae.
Yes.
You have gone through this journey to get to this point to be debt-free, and you're 28 years old, you guys, in your late 20s. So, tell me about this journey. What caused you to get started on all of this?
Well, really, what got me started is just the fear of seeing how much student loans I had, because I'm kind of ashamed to say, but when I graduated college and they have you do your exit counseling, I didn't really know what that final number was going to be. Yeah. And so when I went through that process and saw what my total was, and then I saw what the monthly payment was and all the different payment options, I was just terrified. So I was kind of scared into it. I was just oh my gosh, I have to do something. I'll do anything. And so I knew about the Dave Ramsey plan, and I just decided to go full speed ahead.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So she's a rare bird, right?
You
we like
really
to call
are.
you a unicorn.
You are like a unicorn.
You are a unicorn.
Do you remember how much was the total in that exit interview when you were there?
It would have been high 50s, high 50,000.
And you remember the monthly payment?
Oh my gosh, it was $500, $600 a month, something like that.
I mean, I can't imagine being in your shoes, right? You're not working yet. And here you see this thing that's going to be following you for many years.
Right.
But you made a decision.
Yes.
Yes. So how did you do it? What did you sacrifice to be able to attack this debt?
Man, I sacrificed a lot. You have to learn to say no to a lot of things. Because, in college, now looking back, I do feel like I was living way above my means. Yeah. And so when I graduated, usually that's the time when you can start to do everything and, buy a new car and all of this stuff. But
everyone's getting their first job. Yes. They're all going out all the time, and it's
yes,
so great.
Yep. Exactly. But I had to really, scale back everything. Yes. And so that was really challenging. But I'm so thankful that I did.
Yeah, was it worth it?
Yes, so worth it. To not have to worry about that payment, and you just have your basic living expenses, and you can worry about your future rather than worrying about paying for your past.
I like that.
And so
that's so true.
Yes.
You just freed up a lot of money, right?
Right.
Almost $600 a month you would have been paying.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And you said, no, I'm going to sacrifice. So I'm sure friends were buying cars. I'm sure friends were taking trips.
Yes.
How did you stay focused on this?
Well, actually, I got rid of my social media for a while.
Oh, I did my own heart.
Yes.
So smart.
I did. And it was great because I could just worry about myself. It's just what you teach about contentment and everything. That is so important. And that was just so helpful to me. Is just worry about yourself, worry about what you have. I kind of started to practice more of a minimalistic lifestyle too. And that was beneficial. It's just really being intentional with your living really was helpful.
I love it. So this whole episode is about wealth and being a millionaire and all of this stuff. So what you're doing is you're out of debt. You've actually done baby step 3, which is saving 3 to 6 months of expenses. And so now you're on to investing, which is the main way a lot of people build wealth is over time, and you're doing this at 28 years old. So my question to you is, like, how do you, like, in this moment, like, do you feel good about where you are financially? Do you feel like you're putting enough away?
Yeah.
Are you able to see the future at all?
Yes, I do. I mean, I think I'm in a good spot. But I kind of do feel a little behind because it would have been so nice to just go straight out of college and be able to just start investing right away. But, you know, I think I've done like your RIQ before.
Good.
And yeah.
Are you investing 15% right now?
I am. Yes, I am investing 15%, but only in my 401k. But I want to invest in a Roth because I know, like, just go up to my employer's match and then start investing in a Roth.
Right. You should take our job.
You're on the ball. Seriously. And you know what? A lot of people can feel like they're a little bit behind.
Yeah.
But listen to me. You're 28 years old. You got yourself debt free. You've got an emergency fund. You're ahead of the game. Yeah. And so investing 15% in your 401k is exactly what you should be doing. And now you look at it and you go, maybe, you know, with some extra, I want to do a Roth IRA. That's something you can do as well. So I want you to take comfort in knowing you have worked hard and you've sacrificed. You're on the path to becoming an everyday millionaire.
I know, girl. Like, you are it. Like, your textbook exactly it. So I don't want to pass too quickly across the $60,000 paid off in debt. Because a lot of you out there, you're in baby step 2, you're working to pay off debt, you're in the middle of sacrificing. So I want you to, what would you tell someone when they're like, okay, I may be 38, right? Let's say that they're 38 and they have $60,000 still left in debt. What would you tell them? Like, that they can do it? What's your message to someone like that?
I mean, it's definitely possible. I mean, you really just have to get intentional with what you're doing and what you're spending. Like, people always talk about the budget is the secret. And I mean, it's really not a secret. You just have to have a budget and know where your money's going. And I mean, that's half the battle is just knowing where your money's going.
Do your friends know what you've done?
Yes.
What do they say? What do they say?
They're proud of me, I think. I don't think a lot of them understood why it was so important to me at first, but I think now that I've finally paid everything off, and I think they can see that, like, oh, like, that's really cool that she did that at such a young age.
Right.
Yes.
So, I think they're proud of me.
Well, thanks so much for coming on. Seriously, like, you are the perfect example of what to do, because people are in the middle of fighting this battle and they're sacrificing, and you're giving them hope. You really are through your story. So thank you so much for coming out. And you are a perfect candidate for the Everyday Millionaire, like we talked about. So I'm actually going to be a giver. I'm going to give away one of your books.
I think that's fantastic.
Hey, good. I'm glad. Everyday Millionaire.
Yes.
And I'll get them to sign it for you when it actually comes out. We actually get a copy, and it's not pre-order, to give to you, Elle.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Very
I'm
proud of you.
excited.
Very proud.
Awesome. Thanks.